What's the haps? I'm John, aka Moroka, and welcome to some Spiral Knights patch notes. It is update here in Moorcroft Manor. Why are we in Moorcroft Manor, you may ask? Normally I would do updates in Haven. Well, this is actually not perhaps the update many people are expecting. This is that time of year again in which we have a Cataclysmic Confrontation. Black cats are swarming the clockworks, trying to eat books and steal information and something. I think that's kind of the general plot of it. At any rate, a lot of people were perhaps expecting the Gunner update to land today, so I'm afraid those people are going to be disappointed. Obviously, the preview server this past weekend has had the Gunner update on it, so people have been testing that and fully expected that update to land today. It has sadly not landed today. I'm sorry to disappoint everybody. Instead, we have the third Cataclysmic Confrontation, which is a little different to the previous ones. The last one was, I believe, in August of last year, so anybody who's new to the game since then will be interested to know what's new in this. So what have we got? Anytime you come across a spook cat, you know, these kind of chaps, these folks, if you find any of those ones anywhere around in the clockworks, there is a small chance they may be replaced by black cats who are wanting to eat ancient grimoires and find information and black magic and things. There's more information on the Spiral Knights site if you actually really want to delve into the lore. I'm not going to go into any great detail here. I'll just tell you the mechanics. But those chaps are going to appear, and you're going to want to kill them, and they're going to drop pages. There are also prestige missions. We have that mold and black magic. We have Bad Luck and Brimstone, and there's a third one which will presumably be the day after that, and they'll cycle through them. There's also Per Terror. They're all much of a muchness. They will all give you 4 extra tokens. These are the tokens you're going to be collecting over the course of the event. Ancient Pages are the tokens, and you're going to get a few of those for every cat you kill, every black cat you kill. Every other cat will just give you normal loot. Every black cat will give you a few of those, and each time you do the prestige mission, in addition to the anti-prestige extra you get, so good time to grind a little bit of extra prestige as well, by the way, you will also get these 4 tokens. What can you do with these tokens? You can take them over here to Montague. What will Montague give you? Montague will give you 450 of them. He will give you a 3-star weapon, not a weapon, armor. That's what these are. These are not weapons. They will give you a normal and shadow resistant helmet with freeze resistance, and if you get the claw item, you will get the attack speed on your for swords. If you get the cat eye hood, you will also get an attack speed for guns, and if you get the cat hiss hood, you will get a charge time reduction for bombs. These can also then be upgraded to 4 and 5-star levels using these cat tribe fetishes, which are a 4-star material. 4-star materials also therefore cost 50 pages. So if we go to helmets here in the recipes at the Mysterious Alchemy Machine, you also have the 4-star recipes here and the 5-star recipes here. So you don't need to learn any new recipes for this, however they will still cost you a chunk of money in order to make the actual recipes. But you don't need to pay for the recipe in the first place, so that's nice. So it's going to cost you the usual materials. You're going to need shards and 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, whatever. Your usual material that you're going to come across in the clockworks on a normal day-to-day basis. And orbs as well, as usual. And money as well, as usual. But you're also going to need these 2 4-star materials for a 5-star item. And 1 of the 4-star materials for a 4-star item. So that's going to require you to get from 3-star to 4-star. You are going to need another 3 of these cat tribe fetishes, which are going to set you back a further 150 tokens, which means in order to get an entire 5-star hood of your chosen flavour, it's going to cost you 200 tokens total, which is totally not insurmountable over the course of the 2 weeks which the event's going to run for, so that's actually fairly doable. It's not too bad. So if you want to get working on that, now would be a damn fine time to get working on that. The black cats, which are the rare spawns in the clockworks, you can get from them. Occasionally, as a rare drop, you can get a evil book or grimoire or something. I forget the exact term of it, but either way, you'll know it when you see it. Certainly, it's pretty rare. And you can turn it into Mr. Conjuring Cat. You know, what dark ritual? Yeah, we've all heard that one before, surely. Conjuring Cat, I think, is fairly famous within the Spiral Knights community these days. Yeah, we all know about what dark ritual. Well, you're about to find out what dark ritual if you turn in the book. The Conjuring Cat will summon for you a sort of mini-boss. Might be worth bringing a couple of friends to help you take that down. And for your troubles, you will get the Black Cat Cowl. The Black Cat Cowl is a fairly prestigious item. It's obviously kind of rare, pretty hard to get hold of. It retails for a lot of money on the auction house, should you be fortunate enough to get hold of one. It is a 5-star item. It comes with normal and shadow resistance. It comes with freeze resistance. It comes with a damage bonus high, and it comes with movement speed increase low. So those are some really nice statistics. It also has weaknesses to curse, shock, fire, and poison, so, you know, it's not all positives, but it's got some very nice, strong stuff, assuming you're not planning on getting yourself cursed anytime soon. So that's the kind of content you're likely to see from the Cataclysmic Confrontation this time around. There is one more thing, actually. I totally neglected one thing, and it was right there at the bottom of the page. We also have these battle sprites. I guess last time they were here, battle sprites weren't around, or were new, or I forget precisely which, but I forget what time they were added to the game. Either way, we can now take a Seraphynx pod and we can turn it into a different thing. If you go to, let's press K, we can go to the Spy Depot, we can go to Sprite Gear, and you can buy a Seraphynx pod for 2,100 energy. If you have purchased one of those, you can then take it to this alchemy machine and exchange for a bunch of materials, plus 3 fetiches, which is worth 150 pages. Plus your Seraphynx pod, plus 10,000 crowns. You can turn it into a Black Cat Seraphynx pod. Given on a personal note, given that I have a Seraphynx, I really don't think I could be bothered to possibly make one of those in the slightest. But for somebody who doesn't have a Seraphynx and would like something that's cosmetically different to the standard Seraphynx, that could be quite a cool investment. Or if you've got all 3 and really, really want something else to grind, you know, minerals over. I don't doubt there are players out there that would want to do that. Yes, you can get yourself a Black Cat Seraphynx as well. So there's that. And I'm going to head over to Haven because there's some more promotion going on as well there. And there is a chance we might be able to find somebody who has a Black Cat Seraphynx as well. And then we can show you that as well. So that'd be kind of cool. So, in addition to the Cataclysmic Confrontation, obviously as Three Rings tends to do, we've also got a promotion on at the same time. In this particular instance, we are going to have some, what are they called? Catastrophe prize boxes. This is perhaps not the best place to show things off to you. Let's head through to, where would be a good place? Town Square seems good, because then there might be people around who have the appropriate cats. So we have Catastrophe prize boxes, which, in accordance with the last promotion we have, are purchased separately and are not bundled with energy, which, again, on a personal note, I'm a little bit disappointed about. I would have liked them to have been bundled with energy. I would totally have bought one if it were bundled with energy. As they're sold separately, I probably won't buy one. That's kind of the deal that's going on here. But to each their own. Apparently this is what the community wants, this is what they've asked for, and such they shall have. So, if someone sees a black cat, feel free to shout. As it is, we have some things to find in the Catastrophe prize boxes. We have available for 2% chance there are prismatic seraph wings. Again, I'm going to be doubtful that any of these are going to be here, but I'm going to try and find them. We have a Seraphynx pod black cat. They're going for 152k. If anyone wants that, I don't think we're going to be able to see that though. That's just the pod, unfortunately. But they do exist already, which is astonishing. Someone must have had some pages saved up from before, I'm guessing. We have Dread Wings. I have no idea what they look like, and I can't show you them. Okay. There's also a Dreadful Aura and a Prismatic Heavenly Halo. Okay. Is that a thing that's normally? Heavenly. No, there's no prismatic. Damn it. That's unfortunate. We have also 3% chance of getting a shadow accessory. There are shadow side blades, wings, bomb bandoliers, all the usual accessories available there for 3% chance. So whilst they're kind of rare, they are still probably going to be kind of rare because whilst there are a lot to choose from there, they are still only 3% chance of actually getting them. There are a 15% chance of getting a Prismatic Seraph Tenor, a Prismatic Dazzling Gem, and a Dread Seal, which, if I'm correct, I think they're the ones that you're likely to see in the, the actual promo artwork around this update on the front page of the Spiral Knights website, and which I will obviously probably be using as my, thumbnail artwork for this video. So you may have seen those around already. There is a picture of a knight with sort of the, the antennas on the front of it. As a matter of fact, there is one in the bottom corner there on a Seraphynx that you can see. Yeah, these kind of, head tentacles. You can see them on there. There's a 15% chance of getting one of them out. So let's just have a quick look. Is there a Seraph Tenor? No, there's no Seraph Tenor. There is a dazzling gem, which again I presume is very similar to the gem that's on the front of the cat. Nobody has any of those yet. And the dread, I just did a search for dread, didn't I? No, there's no dread seals either, but that's kind of like the curse icon on a strip of paper. That's, you kind of see them on the front of some of the evil zombies in some of the tougher missions, like the Shadow Lair Firestorm Citadel. And you also have an 80% chance of get a shadow recoloring of one of the normal bits of armor. You've got usual Brigadine, cloaks, cuirassiers, culets. You know the deal. All of the standard bits of armor you've got, there's now a shadow recoloring to wear as a alternative costume. These can be purchased for... Let us open the energy depot. You can purchase... Can you purchase? You can purchase a Catastrophe prize box for $4.95. You can purchase 5 prize boxes for $19.95. And you can purchase 14... Oh, speaking of things, there's your Dread Seal. And there's your Seraph Tenors. There's your gem. And I'm guessing that's the halo on the back of it. So that solves that problem. I'm guessing those are the Dread Wings as well, actually, on the background. They are kind of a really freaking evil looking variant of the Dragon Wings, I guess. So they're kind of cool. And 14 boxes, if you are in the money, you can exchange 14 prize boxes for $49.95 of your hard-earned currency. So that's what is in store for this update today. Those are good bits to sink your teeth into. So thank you very much for watching. I have been Maroka. This has been today's patch notes, and I shall see you next time.